Hey guys, Bobo is here again. I know. It seems like I was just here the other day. And there's Piper running around with a smiley face. I remember some of the names of some of the animals on the island. I don't remember all of them because sometimes they come and go like karma chameleons. Honestly, you'll have like a rotation of a couple that are like more recent comers and you don't really enjoy their personality or whatever, and you just are like, I'm not going to bother remembering this person because I'm going to try and get rid of them. You can get rid of people on this island. Because there's a maximum number of little animal friends. Oh yeah, you got no announcements today because earlier I definitely heard a shooting star. There we go. Shooting star time. Anyhow, yeah. Earlier today, when it just turned 9 p.m. Wink, wink. Who says I have to switch it back, Bean? Sneaky Bean decided that she was gonna do a little bit of time trickery here because she wanted to buy turnips. I also ended up buying turnips. But the person who sells turnips is only there from like morning until noon on Sundays. And it was getting like 2 minutes before noon, so she decided to change our time zone to Chicagoland time. Maybe this is something I shouldn't be confessing on the internet. That's right. Bean is telling me that it's a free country. And Bean is correct. It is a free country. But yeah, now I have all these turnips, and I gotta figure out what to do with them. Oh shoot, this isn't my house, this is Bean's house. Oh no, it's private in here, don't look. She has turnips, and a stereo, and a microphone set up over there. That's fun. There you go. Gotta make those wishes upon a star, because that's how your dreams will take you very far. So I have a whole room full of turnips in here. Here's the thing, I wasn't a part of this whole turnip thing. Basically, turnips are, it's their little joke. They're the stock market, S-T-A-L-K, ha ha ha. GameStop, Reddit, ha 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 ha. To anybody else, but do I feel like people are making a big emphasis on it being GameStop, Redditors, and GameStop because they're thinking it's some kind of like Revenge of the Nerds thing? When it's just like a bunch of people who share stock advice on this, social web platform, all noted a change to the board of directors at a company and said, "Hey, I think this may indicate a new strategy for this retailer that is struggling with his business model right now." Basically, the board of directors was going to have one of the guys from Chewy on it, I guess. Yeah, and Chewy's a company that's doing pretty well, and the guy's an activist investor, and people are very impressed with him. I think he's a good lad or whatever. I guess I'm going to drop turnips in here in my bathroom. Excuse me, I got to drop some turnips. Oh, there's no room to put anything here. Well, fine. Also, there's a Sphinx in my bathroom. Yep, that happens. Let me put my Sphinx away. Let me clench my Sphinx. I'm sorry, this is all pretty terrible. Anyways, they sell them by the hundreds, so... Alright, no more room to put anything there. You could see how this all goes, basically, right? Anyways, just trying to get rid of these. And so you buy them on a Sunday, and then the rest of the week, if you go to the store, you can find out what they're buying them for, and you typically buy them, well, I mean, the 2 weeks that I've done it, you buy them for like 97 bucks, bells, that's the currency, right? 97 golds. That is enough golds. Here, let's get rid of these. Then I get rid of these last turnips. There. Now I've filled 2 empty rooms, although the upstairs room was a nice little gym that I had put together because my avatar in this world apparently is interested in staying fit, whereas I should mention, I haven't, since obviously we haven't spent a lot of time together, you and I, gentle viewer. I've lost a shit ton of weight. Just like literally down like maybe like 70 pounds, 60, 70 pounds. Like insane amount of weight. And it all comes from, oh, there was another star. Oh, it's gone. And it all comes from anxiety and no lunch breaks. No change to my exercise regimen. Tutu. Oh, we're seeing a lot of one another today. Let's talk. Shooting stars, so glam and mysterious. That's a new resident of the island. There we go. Snowflake just appeared out of my face, apparently. Well, so that may be a lot of what today is. Waiting to hear the tinkle of a shooting star, and then making wishes. If you make wishes on shooting stars in this game, the following day you will find star fragments on the beach. I'm walking around the beach right now just to see if I find other things, such as NPCs. There are a couple of different NPCs that will just occasionally show up on the beach. Ones other than the residents of your town. I don't want to give too many exciting things about the gameplay away, but that is indeed a thing. And when your game starts, you'll typically have one of these types of fruit trees, and then you have to travel to other lands using various gameplay functions to attempt to get other types of fruit. And you plant those trees. I don't know if it's the same for every island that is like player created, but ours, the default fruit was peaches. So we had to go find coconuts and oranges and cherries, and do we have other fruits? There's probably other fruits. Oh, pears. There you go, pears. And all these flowers that are sort of taken over because nobody's bothered to stop them from growing. How you doing, my snowman? Prepare snow stories. Try new snow foods. Like snow cones? Quick, look up and make a wish. Now, get that shovel out. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Dig up the piece of dirt right next to the marked fossil. Ah, yes, and quick, as quickly as you can. There were 3 different stars there. Oh well. Wait a second. That dung beetle was rolling this... I think that was a dung beetle. And did they just destroy it? Like they just destroyed that snowball. What a jerk. Alright, keep making wishes. Keep catching fishes. Actually, you can catch fish in this game. I just typically don't bother with it a lot of the time because it's not super profitable and kind of time consuming and boring. Then again, that describes a lot of this game. I'm such a card. Oh. I didn't want to shake up that tree. I wanted to make a wish, but the buttons are the same. Time for me to start railing about gameplay controls. What are my miles goals for today? Pop some balloons, chop some wood, catch some snowflakes, tend to some flowers. Well, tending to flowers would be easy enough, and catching snow, you know what I mean. It's fine. Oh, and what do you know? There's a, and there's a present. And my phone seems to buzz there, which implies that I must have gotten a new... Oh, I guess I already got... Oh no, I only needed one balloon pop just to get the special balloon poppin' bonus. I'm a balloon poppin' daddy. I could sell fruit. Alright, if I sell fruit, I'll get a special bonus at the... on top of, you know, what you get for having sold fruit. So I may as well just grab a bunch of fruit. Why the heck not? Eat a peach. Allman Brothers style. Anyways, that other snowball disappeared, so I'm not going to bother rolling that one up until after I've... The snowballs, I think, reset when you leave a building and then come back out, so I'll just do that. But yeah, I've lost a ton of weight, but if I end up in another job where I end up gaining it back, but I have my life back, I would be willing to make the trade for myself and for my family, even. I don't know if that seems selfish, but no, I think... That's the thing. Like, even my doctor was like, "Well, you know, yes, losing you losing your weight is a good thing, but you know, things like your blood sugar are still like roughly the same. So it's not as though you're like doing some fantastic work here." She didn't say it that way, but I did have a checkup where she was just like, "Oh yeah, no, that's amazing. You lost all this weight. That's really great, but..." Nope. That's gone. And now I'm gonna miss this star. Oh, there's another one. I can wish on them. My dreams will take me very far. Oh wait, I do still have 1 or 2 fossils, and I should get them identified to find out what they're going to be worth. Also, why don't I grab a bunch of weeds? Because weeds. Ah, shoot. That occasionally happens. You pick up an item you had no intention of picking up. Like this shelf fountain. I wanted it to be exactly where I had it, because it is lovely and decorative. Now I have to figure out pushing it back into its proper place. Is that its proper place, or does it go up one more? Looks about right. Yeah, so today was Baby Bronco's first day out in snow, so that was nice. Speaking of the little snow people. And we made Snowman. You know, he helped in that he would, like, run up and help sort of pat the snow. He was not really great at rolling up a ball. Yep, your museum pretty much has all the fossils. Maybe one of these days we'll go into the museum and look at all the fossils. Be curious to find out what people actually care to see out of this game. Because there's not that much. I mean, there's obviously more to it than I'm showing right now because, you know, if you've played it enough, you are sort of familiar with it to the point of being sick of it. Not being sick of it. I should also correct, I think in my earlier video, my prior video, I mentioned this as it's my second favorite game with the subtitle Animal Crossing, when of course I meant my second favorite game with the subtitle New Horizons. Because this is a distant second to Uncharted Waters New Horizons. Yeah, maracas seem like they would be fun, but why don't I register a shovel? Because where did my shovel go? Oh, a net. Sorry. That shouldn't be as complicated as all that, and yet there it was. Apparently they disappear when you get too close to them without actually finishing them off, I guess. I'll make sure that there's another snowball to be moved around down here. Gonna feel very silly if there is not. Oh, well, I just crushed that one against a tree anyway. What's wrong with you, Bobo? No. Boy, my controls. This is not a difficult game, and yet here I am apparently making it seem difficult. When I say it's not a difficult game, I mean it is a game that is impossible to lose. It's kind of impossible to win, too, though, is part of the thing. As far as I can tell, we've already met we've met the conditions that get you, like, the credits played. And that is a sequence that I can repeat any Saturday. And I usually try to on Saturdays, because you get something out of it every time. Anyways, let's go into Nook's Cranny, the store that we didn't get a chance to see before. They'll typically be, just this little selection of random items that you could have in your house, like a snooker table. Oh, this is a billiard table. Right, the balls are different. 77,000 bells, that's a lot. I mean, I have like 1.25 million bells. Which I was going to say is a Bean got me the turnips like last week or something like that, and more than double my money, so I should be. Yeah, see, 1,700 bells. It's kind of a wide range of things, of prices for these things. What do you need? I want to sell. What am I offering? Here, buy these peaches and a Spino torso. And these coconuts and a Milgumingia. Yeah, buy that. And my book. Buy my book! Look at all the fine things you've brought in today. 7,400 bells. See, just trying to make your honest living by selling goods and services, it just isn't going to make you the money. Isn't going to make you the money. 150 miles. I never spend miles on anything. If I make a snowfolk today, I will get another bonus. I was intending to do that anyhow, so maybe I should get back on that task. Wonder if they have any unusual items in the cabinet. Cabinet is usually just everyday goods, like watering cans, fishing rods, so you buy tools here if you don't have the materials to make them. And, a balloon, and party favors. And seeds for flowers and things. And recipes for stuff. Pretty sure I have everything that I need here. Like, I do not have a petal parasol, but I don't know that I have any medicine either, but I'm decked out head to toe in LaBelle fashion. LaBelle is another character that periodically shows up on the island. Alright, let me go back and try and get a snowflake and see if I can build a snowman. Well, the stars are just going to keep arriving now. Unfortunately, I don't seem to be able to match the stars in the new match game. There, that ought to be enough for a new bonus, right? Yes. And then I could give my dog a bonus. Yeah, people get very elaborate with their islands. Not so me. Not so Bean and I don't know whether or not that's because it's island designed by committee. Neither of us want to make too drastic of changes to the island. We want to make minor improvements so that the island score or reputation goes up, but we don't want to make wholesale changes because it would disturb what other people are doing. I threw up all these Halloween decorations because I was like, hey, look, Halloween decorations. I put this fence up even though there's nothing in here. I feel like I should learn how to craft gravestones and put them in here. And they could say things like Crockett. Yep, there's one for, I guess, the old school WCW fans out there. Top of the evening to you. I guess I'll chat with you. Haha, we meet again. Well, that's right. A lot of people that would ordinarily say, I haven't talked to you in a long time, I'm mad, already did that this morning when I talked to them. Like this guy. Claude. Hi, it's me, Claude. Maybe you should go to, sleep. Anyways, lots and lots of weeds back here. There is like an achievement for selling certain numbers of weeds, so I look to do that. Also, if you're looking for things to do in the game, just visiting people who are in their houses will oftentimes you'll find somebody who's just working on something. Oh yeah, so here's a frog whose name is Cousteau, whose catchphrase is "oui oui." And yet he has, Japanese culture style house. Long time no see, oui oui. You're looking strong. You've been working out? What a coincidence. So have I. He has a lot of the same jock talk as Biff. Jock talk. But, it's alright. I wonder what's inside. I'll just take a teeny tiny little peek. There's nothing in here. Wait, is that a new function? That did not happen in previous iterations of the game. You would not open somebody's cabinet and then, like basically you would interact with something and then somebody would talk about, like, the person whose house you were in would tell you something about the object, like, you know. Anyways, let's go into Piper's house. This is Piper's house, by the way, I think. Piper must be back in her house. If the lights are on, we can come inside. That's right. Piper asked us if she, like, could work on a new catchphrase, and so I gave her Scott Hall's catchphrase. Hell, I hope you love hanging out at my place today, chickadee. What's the latest? You already seen the Happy Home results? Yeah. Oh, did something catch your eye? My accessory stand? Yes, the placement is intentional. See, yeah, that's what usually happens. Placement is intentional. I have total vision for how I want this room to be, and it's working. Yeah, bud. Alright, see you around. And she waves. Everybody's so friendly in Animal Crossing Landia. And then this will be Sydney's house, I believe. Sydney is a koala. And she's crafting something right now. Great. This is what happens. You go inside and somebody's crafting something, and then you talk to them. Look who's here. How have you been? I feel like there's something I've been meaning to tell you. Sunshine, what was it? Was it to tell me to look out for the enemy within? Oh well, it's gone. It's nice of you to stop by, but I'm kind of preoccupied right now. What are you making? Crafting a peach dress, just to see how I do at it. Totally obsessed. Wait, something tells me that you already know how to make a peach dress. It's true, I do. You're not wrong. You never fail to impress, B-Bug. You must know a selfer out there who wants to learn how to make a peach dress. So, I give the recipe to... I get the recipe anyways, even though I already know how to do it. Well, okay, so that was kind of a bust. What's in here? Let's take a teeny tiny little peek. I see. Guess it makes sense. What? You're thinking about the... yeah. I'm discovering a new gameplay function that I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be. But, like, yeah, no, there was just an update to this game. And I guess the update is now you can rummage through people's stuff. Everybody else seems to be out and about walking. Well, I guess let me show you how little recipes are worth. Because they're worth basically nothing. What do you need today? I want to sew peach dress. 200 bells. I'm rolling my eyes. Oh yeah, you can... Timmy and Tommy here. You can find out what the hot item is. Ukulele and a campfire. Yeah, they pay twice the usual amount for hot items. So you bring them in, and that gets done. Just to illustrate the concept, I suppose I could go make some campfires. Campfire is one of the recipes that I'm pretty sure I remember how to make. because it's pretty straightforward. There you go. Use a stone axe if you don't actually want to cut down the tree, you just want to knock some wood off of it. Because blood is thicker than wood. That's the, that used to be on t-shirts of the Dudley Boys. And I'm not, I mean, because they were supposed to be relatives, even though that was kind of a joke about the Dudley family in ECW. And because they used tables, so. There we go, and then I just got a bonus for chopping wood. Spend bells to buy items. Okay, well. I suppose if I wanted to buy that pool table, I would be able to get some kind of big bonus for it. It's going to be too late by the time I put the axe away to make a wish on the star that I just heard twinkling. They audibly twinkle. Oh, there's a crack in the earth over there. Means there's a fossil to be found. Those are typically worth more cash than things like recipes. Nope, they're gone. Fine. I'm just gonna wander around over here, noticing that a lot of weeds have sprung up. Wander around here without a tool, so that if I hear the sound of another... Fortunately, you can't do a lot with a camera out here, so... Situations like this, you're just sort of stuck with your dead reckoning. Now hopefully this means tomorrow I'll find a whole ton of star fragments on the beach. Which means that hopefully tomorrow I'll remember to log on and check that. So much wishing. If wishes were fishes. So yes, I think I've mentioned this on Twitter and to a couple of people before, but I don't know that I actually really enjoy this game, but for a long time it's been a go-to for me because it replicates the experience. It's the lowest barrier of entry possible to the experience of playing a video game. Like, pretty much, you can just do this, and you're playing a video game, and there's not really a challenge. There's not really something that you can screw up. You could do this when you're tired, when you're worn out. And you don't have to worry about, oh man, I completely, like, ruined my city and I'm on hardcore mode, so there's no way I'm getting it back to the way I wanted it. Right, so here's Biff up here. I think he basically says the same kind of stuff Cousteau does, but feeling strong, Squirt? Lay it on me. Gonna be super sore in the morning, Squirt. And you're gonna be super cold and depressant if you worked up a sweat. You're out here in the wilderness. Alright, so tending to flowers was another bonus, right? So let's get a water can going. Pretty sure I can tend to 6 flowers at a time with one wave of this can, so that ought to do it. Got my miles for that. I could access my wardrobe and change my look for some more points. Alright. See, I can't even see the star, but I knew one was there because of the audio cues. I was going to say audio clues, but I guess that's... I mean, here's a clue that it's happening. I guess it makes sense, but it's not quite the term. Anyways, I should access my wardrobe. Guess what counts as a wardrobe in this game? A mini fridge. Should I change? Yeah, I'll get changed. So it is still cold out, so I should probably try and find something warm to wear. No, oh, I canceled. Let's get changed. Now, let's find something nice and... Well, you see, that looks like a nice warm coat, right? So, athletic jacket, career jacket. What do we have that looks warm? I mean, this t-shirt looks like fire, but I don't think that's actually... Oh, Mom's hand knit sweater. That looks warm, doesn't it? I'll be warm in that, yes. Also, I have multiple vampire costumes. And a tweed jacket when I want to be a professor. Now, here's what I did today for my experience of taking baby Bronco out for his first snow. I did the poor person snow pants, which is sweatpants, or in this case, I guess, pajama pants on the bottom, flannel pajamas in the bottom, with jeans on top. Just layered it up. Geometric print pants. They do look warm. I mean, obviously, it's not a great match, but, you know, what the heck. Also, these are complete outfits that I could be using. I could become Bondage Boy, I guess. No. Visual punk outfit. Okay. I could wear the label dress. Or a bear costume. Bears are warm. And do we have a nice warm hat? I did get Pooh Head. For any fans of the much shorter run of Dokapon Kingdom that I was involved in with I think JG and Bean. Not JG and Bean. Was it JG and Red? JG and Red, 'cause no, let's not do that. Rain hat. The Ancient Administrator hat. So I could put this on and write seditious poetry, but no. I could wear a New Year's hat. I feel like I should have something on my head. Oh, an alpine hat. That's going to be warm. I just wear some glasses because I do need glasses. Not all the time, but here, hand knit socks. Those look warm. Samurai greaves. Samurai greaves. And wrestling boots. Now let's put on these antique boots. There we go. And I could wear this shoulder bag, and my appearance as a European tourist is complete. This was not my initial intention going in, but there we are. Changing my look. Oh, well, there you go. I'm going to get bonus points for selling a hot item for a fortune. If I get back there in time. What time is it? That actually means it's even later than that, but don't tell the game. Got a crafting table over here. Let's craft. What is craftable? Okay, I craft these things. Surely I have the pieces for... What? What am I missing for a campfire? Now I gotta look up the recipe for campfire. I need tree branches, not... I need tree branches and not actual wood. So what I need to do is just find a tree and... Oh boy. Cool, I caught the bees before they stung me. Because that's the thing that can happen. Give me some branches. There's a branch. There's 2 branches. There you go. Now I can sell a hot item for a fortune. A single hot item for a single fortune. Tree branch is not a hard item to come by, so you can imagine how much I'll actually get for a campfire that costs 3 branches to make. I slightly accelerated that process. I'm all done for now. Farewell for now. If you run through flowers, there's a chance that you will snap them and they will lose their blooms, and I don't care anymore. Alright, let's sell a hot item for fortune. You guys, you gotta check out this fortune that we're about to make here. Campfire, selling it. Twice the usual amount, so 60 bells. Mind blow. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just here. I could sell fruit again if I wanted to. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I don't know there's much more that we need to do today, but I'm glad that I touched base here with everybody. Like I said, big news of the day. Baby Bronco's first day out in the snow. And he enjoyed it, and he got his cheeks already red, and, you know, sweet guy, and he had a lot of fun. Then he wanted to go back out again, and by the time that it did, because of course we're in Virginia, it's not exactly huge snow country, so you know, by the time we had a little outing and then came back in, the snow was already like turning into wintry mix, and the wintry mix was sort of washing away any of the nice snow and leaving it that sort of just like icy crust that's no good for anything. So he's like, still want to go play in snow. I was like, I don't know if there's really good playing snow anymore. Sorry, buddy. But it was still fun, and he was so cute. So it was a good experience to have, and I'm glad I got to be here for it. And I'm glad I got to share it with you, or at least share the discussion of it existing with you. Now, this game, as I mentioned, does follow your system's clock and all that stuff. So, like, things happen at certain times of the day. I wonder whether the phases of the moon are also reflected, or whether that would be just a little bit too much. Anyhow, This is Bobo the Vulture, and this has been a little bit of just catching up again, Animal Crossing happening. And when I see you again, I don't know, maybe I'll be on the beach looking for star fragments. As a matter of fact, if I tell Bean right now that there's a star shower going on right now, she might want to go run around and make wishes. So I'll let her do that. Farewell for now.